Yo! What's up, lads and ladies? Xuan. No, I'm a Xuan main, bro. You can tell by the martial artist headband. It's definitely not a Naruto cosplay headband. Yeah, I'm pumped for Xuan. Yeah, I'm pumped, bro. We're gonna quickly go over the patch notes. It is currently 6 a.m. my time, which in America is like, I don't know, God knows. 10 p.m. in LA where El Segundo is? I don't know, something like that. But they've updated these patch notes like quite a few times. I've seen people say that Xuan had no Terror Burn, Xuan had nothing else, a bunch of event rewards were wrong, stuff like that. They've changed that in the version that I'm reading now. There's a bunch of stuff which got updated, like, I don't know when, like quite recently, I think. But here we go. These are the patch notes. I've read the patch notes, so you don't have to. The first thing is Xuan. This is a new job, everybody. This is never before seen. New class. I mean, we have seen it before. It's been in other servers. But for us, brand new class. And with that comes, you know, a whole new set of skills, a new link skill, a new legion bonus. The legion bonus is crit damage. The link skill is a boss damage stacking version of arc link. So it's a best-in-slot link skill, and it's a best-in-slot legion bonus. It's a fantastic class, and it's a really unique playstyle. Really cool. They got details about all the skills here. They don't tell you the numbers on these things. Can you dumb me the numbers? They don't say anything here for some reason. God knows why. But there is a Xiao level up support, which is to give you a bunch of free things on your Xuan. Or Xuan. Also, I'm going to turn this down. It's a little bit loud. You'll notice here, all these things that say updated, they added a bunch of extra stuff. But first of all, when you get your Xuan to level 30 and do the second job advancement, you'll get a Terror Burn. You'll then get your other classic free items that come along with this, which is cool. You'll get like a unit skin, free items, a free bossing set, other stuff, just like more free stuff. Super cool. There is also a bunch of EXP vouchers they added to this to make this easier, and these EXP vouchers are tradable within World. So what you can do if you want to in this event is use the Terror Burn, get your Xuan to 200, then do dailies, Monster Park, Arcane dailies, all these things on the Xuan, just throughout the course of the anniversary. You can do the anniversary strawberry farms, which you get 5 a week, which we'll get into later. You get 5 strawberry farms, you get the anniversary reskin strawberry farm, and you can definitely get this to 250 at least, or even 260 if you grind it a little bit in the space of this event. So you can grab all of these EXP coupons if you want to, trade them all within your account according to this, and put them on other different characters, get a bunch of link skills or legion or anything that you're missing, or just use them on the Xuan itself, right? Just to speed up the process. But I believe the total is 17,000 EXP tickets that they added into this, which is quite cool. And again, they're all tradable, so do with those that you want to. There's other exclusive cool cosmetics in there. This is the set itself. So here you'll see we have the Xuan set, excuse me, and then the damage skin, the weapon. This damage skin will be a unit skin for us, so I believe this damage skin will be different anyway. But it just looks cool. I really like the look of this set, this like Jiangsu Master, which if you've read like a Korean or like a Chinese like manhwa, like a Murim martial art manhwa, looks really cool. A nice like Lord of Light attire looks very cool, of the righteous faction, you know what I mean? Also, your Tanjiros are being converted this patch. In MapleStory, when this happened, a bunch of people got false banned for the Tanjiro conversion. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us. Fast character swap! Finally, bro. Finally. Yes. This is awesome. Just click on a character, relog. Super sick. Familiars in every area. Again, this is all of Odium, Shangri-La, Arteria, Carcian. 2 new fan badges as well. Sadly, the fan badges are not magic attack. They are damage and all stats. Sadly, no magic attack. So all you mages still have to do familiar fan packs to get a Seraph or Torti and all that stuff. But yeah, that's the non-anniversary stuff. Victoria Cup. The Victoria Soccer is a minigame, which is a football minigame. You don't need to do this if you don't want to. There's no power progression from this. It is all cosmetics. So on here you have these little hats and things that you can get. Super cool. Nice chair. Legends Return, which isn't available on patch day, is a PvP event where, again, it's just more cosmetics. This is not available on patch day. This is next month. More cosmetics. This is available on patch day. This is your check-in. Make sure you do this to check in. Every day you'll get an hour and a half of free X coupons, and then victory points and stamps. Stamps are for the shop. Victory points are for your event stats. So again, remember to do this. Same thing for collection book. You'll also get EXP vouchers. This is where you keep track of your mini games, and then badges and more victory synergy points here. These are for, again, event stats. Very cool. And then this is pendant, flames, symbols, fragments. There's a fairy heart in here, which I'm going to put on my 0. Very, very good. More cosmetics. Very, very cool. This is the event stats, the ultimate collab. You have base event stats, which is like boss damage, EXP, all these things. Your standard event stats. You then have additional event stats, which is things like Arcane Symbol and Grandest Symbol, extra EXP, and dailies. Super, super good. I'm maxing this one instantly, the Grandest dailies. And you also have a random Choo Choo Slushy event stat, which is a random gacha one, which you can roll. So you have this on top of your standard event stats. So this is what us old Maple players call double event stats, where you will have, for example, if you get a good gacha roll, a boss damage, an IED, and then like EXP, on top of your additional EXP and boss damage on the previous event stats. So it's double event stats. You have 2 at the same time. Super, super good. Boat racing, another minigame that we don't have access to. Stamp exchange, this is the shop. Just a standard event shop. Stone droplets in here, very cool. Event rings. Slot bags if you want them. Node stones. Strawberry farms is the big one. This refreshes per week, I believe. And this is 5 per week for 200 coins. So you can buy all 5 of these and just use them on your Xuan every single week. Super good. Like these growth potions, again, all these things. You can just use these on your Xuan if you want to. Super good. And then Meso Shop for cosmetics, which are super overpriced. Badge exchange, more cosmetics, which are super cool. I'm probably going to buy this Calling chair. This is quite cool. More stuff here. Also, this is I need MapleStory music, bro. This one, more cosmetics, super cool. More cosmetics. This is your boss exchange. So kill bosses and you will get trophies. You then use these trophies to exchange for items. More stuff in here. The main one for me is free X coupons. Sadly, this is limited to 2 daily, sadly. So you can buy an additional 30 minutes of free X every day. So if you do your check-in plus your boss shop, you get 2 hours of free X every day, 5 days a week. Because the check-in is limited, right? But that's super cool. Other things in here for reg server, like scrolls. You can get symbols in here all the way up to Carcian. You do not have Talahar symbols in here. But that's just quite cool to see. Balloon Pop Challenge is a Punch King, which, if you don't know what a Punch King is, you go in and you try and do... It's a 2-minute fight where you try and do as much damage as you possibly can on a target, and you'll get a massive amount of EXP in exchange for that. Super cool. We also have a Legion version in the future as well. Shadow Hurdle is... There's a lot in this, so I'm trying to do it rapid, because otherwise this is going to be like a 20-minute video if I go in depth of everything. Shadow Hurdle is a event proc, is what we call these, where you activate this quest, and every time you go in a grinding map, you will get a proc on the screen that gives you some EXP and does damage to monsters every time you defeat a certain amount of mobs. This is 200 monsters for every proc here. And you can proc it 30 times per character per day. Long distance running is a mob killing thing where you will kill monsters, get a juice bottle, which will then fill up a bar, and this bar will give you rewards. Yeah, cool. More free stuff. Snack Break. This is a reskin of Strawberry Farm, which you go in, you kill monsters, you kill 1,000 monsters, and you get a bunch of EXP for killing 1,000 monsters. Super self-explanatory. Really good on characters under like 220. Again, you can do this on your Xuan every week. You can do this 3 times a week. So just do this on your Xuan for free levels. Magical Paper Plane. This is an AFK room, I believe, where... once actively participating, you will obtain Magic Paper Plane skill and the skill window and gain EXP based on your level every 5 seconds. So you can just AFK in here and get EXP. Too busy touching grass during the weekend? Have your character chill on the paper plane on Saturday and Sunday for double EXP. Cool! Heat of the Festival, this is another thing in the future, which will just give you free rewards. Goodbye Victoria Cup, this at the end of the event will just give you free rewards. Althea Saga, this is just free rewards. If you complete a quest, claim 5 Mappe nodes, which are an exclusive node stone. This one, again, is in the future. This is in May. This is just free rewards. There's frags here. There's Urda here. There's VIP boosters, VIP coupons, really good stuff. And then your Sunny Sundays. So, the Sunny Sundays of note are, because I skip 30% off. I don't care about 30%. I mean, this is a 250% Monster Park. So this is quite good. May 4th for 250% Monster Park. May 18th for 50% IA. And then a Rune Sunday. May 25th for 5, 10, 15. And June 1st is Monster Park and a Rune Sunday. Okay, that's pretty good. And then a bunch of bug fixes as well. But yeah, there we go. That is a fast rendition of patch notes. If you want more in-depth information, I'll link them in the comments down below, and you can check them out for yourself and have a real deep dive into what is there. But I just wanted to make like a quick preview of the things in the patch. We'll do a bit more when the actual event comes in-game today for me, tomorrow for you Americans. But yeah, see you then. Peace!